Will units of the same distinctiveness, medium or high, fluctuate in terms of price? Is there a better time to buy?
Ian, I'm sure will have some thoughts on this, but I'll just tell you my first reflection is it's like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, as the land banker, the same area, if I wanted to turn it into an ancient woodland, for example, will score negative units as a creation of grassland units, because the multipliers are such that it makes it really difficult to create really lovely woodland units, because it takes 150 years for that woodland to grow. You're never going to achieve it in 30 years, so they penalize you for it, which again is meant to disincentivize someone chopping down an ancient woodland. However, if you do decide to make some, because you've got a piece of woodland you can improve or various different things, it therefore makes them really quite valuable if someone needs them. And so, you know, a lot of habitat banks will be like, oh yeah, let's get as many other neutral grassland units as possible because you can have loads of them. However, when the developer suddenly realizes, well, actually, that's not going to fulfill my dephrometric needs, they're going to have to go looking for more specialist stuff, which will be reflected in the price, not simply because of kind of supply and demand contractions, because of the cost of establishing it. So, for example, watercourse units, very highly priced. Well, our river restoration project I'm going to go and look at, it's going to cost us 300 grand to deliver on, 2 units. So no wonder they're highly priced. So yeah, it's a difficult question to answer, and I maybe have answered the wrong one because I think it was comparing apples with apples, wasn't it?
Well, look, I think that's valid. My reflection on it, Sam, is that I would really suggest people don't try and guess the market being so early on. And in our estimations, it's 18 months before things really settle down, and potentially the supply demand thing is done. And I think what we try and advise developers when they come to us is we ask them, when are you going into planning? If you haven't already, when is construction going to begin? Because you've really got to factor that in. I'd say anything within 18 months, guessing the market would be a bit silly. But actually, you're much better to work with a B&G provider that can give you some optionality on payments or deposits, or securing the units, so you know what it's going to cost, but you can, it can match when your planning is going in construction. Because I don't think anyone wants to sort of get to construction and realize they've got a B&G amount that they need to do, and suddenly be realizing that units are a lot more expensive than they were a year ago. And I think that's really a possibility.